What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Wolverine, as you know, just got a giant buff, which is huge. No matter if you're a new player or you have pretty much every card in the game, Wolverine is a premier choice for most destroy decks. Why is this buff so good? Well, if you're an early player, you finally have a card that you can scale up and wants to be destroyed outside of, Bucky Barnes in Pool 2 or maybe, Deadpool in Pool 3. And for late game players, you have cards like Venom and Galactus that get a pretty major buff just from the iconic X-Men getting touched up in the way that he works. So let's get to the decks. We have timestamps down below if you want to skip to a deck that's relevant for you. We're going to go through these strategy and core combos you want to try to accomplish, and then we'll hop into battle and I'll show you how I pilot the deck. All right, let's kick off with Pool 1, right? We've got a discard destroy deck combo called Regenerate, and we finally have a card that we can build and scale in Wolverine. Now, typically you can get to Wolverine around a 2-6 on average, but you also have to remember that there are so many locations that can destroy him for free, just giving you pure value. And we've got Mr. Sinister to capitalize on with Carnage, Angel flying out. We've got Nova to go ahead and build up all of these other cards. And then Swordmaster and Lady Sif, so long they're played on the correct turns. You get good value. You can build up an Apocalypse or an America Chavez for a late turn play. Deathlock and Carnage will be used on Wolverine, and you can continue to do that on Colossus with safety. This is the first kind of destroy discard Pool 1 deck that's going to work pretty solid, and you can easily upgrade it when you go up to Pool 2 with something like Morbius. However, for Pool 2, I've got a Wolverine Dino deck, and I think this is a perfect mix of a lot of different things going on. So Killmonger is now introduced into the fold. Sabretooth is in here as well. And then we've got Bucky Barnes. In Pool 2, you want to go ahead and be careful with your destroy options because now we have the addition of Sabretooth, Bucky Barnes, and in addition, we've got Nova and Wolverine that all want to be destroyed. Now, you want to do this probably on the later turns. Sentinel playing on curve is fantastic. We have Devil Dinosaur for the mass power, and Moon Girl to clone that Sabretooth that is for free, or Devil Dinosaur. Now, when it comes to Pool 3, we've got a couple of options. The first one isn't my favorite, but it is definitely very solid. It's an early death deck. Essentially, the main focus of this is attacking with clones of cards by having Moon Girl copy either She-Hulk, Death, or even a big Infinite play. Wave on 5 is obviously going to allow you to do that. And we have so many destroy options that your cheap death is pretty damn easy. Squirrel Girl is going to be there to kill with Killmonger to go ahead and get that death count down even further. And best of all, if you want to play more of a turn 7 deck, you can add Magic in for Wave instead. And now you've got a huge bomb. You've got She-Hulk, Death, Infinite. You can play so many cards and just a mass amount of power. But that brings us to easily my favorite Wolverine deck currently. You got to give this a try in Pool 3. And it's not that heavy on cards. Now, what you're looking to do with this deck is play the Hood, Bucky Barnes, and Wolverine down in the early turns. You're going to destroy them with either Carnage or Deathlock, and you want to save up your Venom to eat as much power as possible. You can go ahead and Taskmaster that Venom, or you can add Hulkbuster on top of whatever you destroyed, or on Venom himself, and play Taskmaster again, and he'll go ahead and copy that power. You can then Arnim Zola either the Venom, which is going to keep on destroying Wolverine, having him climb up in power, and then being extra cheeky, and of course we have to add Wave into the deck that can allow us to have a huge punch on turn 6 with both She-Hulk and Death. I've had an extreme amount of success with the deck itself. The deck truly has so many win conditions, and best of all, very early to identify what you're trying to do. You can know exactly when to snap, even by like turn 2 or 3, especially if you identify the deck that your opponent is playing. So you have so much power that you can outbeat Shuri decks. You can outbeat pretty much any power-based decks. It's just insane with She-Hulk and Death, and you have no problem hitting that destroy limit. Best of all, everybody's playing destroy right now as well, and so your death is going to usually be free. And then lastly, I've got a deck that's very similar to that as well, but really we've got Destroyer, and you're looking to have Wave early, play Destroyer, get that 15 on turn 4, and then you can go ahead and play Taskmaster or build up some of these other options. Death could be free from that early Destroyer play, and so it's one of those decks that reward you by just destroying things. Again, if you have Knull, you can throw in Lizard and Maximus and have these bigger power cards get destroyed by that early play, and then you capitalize on it. Farstory, hello, hello. Okay, I think he's snapping this early? Fine, do it. We won't snap yet, but we're definitely we're gonna beat this guy. Why would he snap so soon? Farstory, you're not going to get too far in your story, buddy. Snapping that early. Oh my god, especially when we got this madness going on. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, cool. Go down Wolverine. Turn 3, he would have 5 energy. We're going to Deathlock, and this is about to be the most Wolverine moment of all time. That's kind of major. Wolverine's just going to come right back down. Oh, I was hoping he would come on. Come on, Tosh. Don't blow yourself up, buddy. Okay. We're going to do this on 5. We're going to do this right here. Magic. I think this game favors me with the She-Hulk and the death. He has taken the story far. Give it up to the name. Yeah. I get it. Why would you play him here? Well, I had some plans, then I got rid of those plans and made new plans. But you know what? Fine. We're just going to get our death number down right now. I don't think he's got death. We don't need Deadlock. He's going to die for a better cause. Here you go, Logan. Let's go, Logan. Finally hop into the right place. And if he comes back down again, Carnage is going to eat everybody, by the way, again, which is kind of nuts. Oh, my God. We got a 10 Wolverine. That's what we're looking for. There's been a lot of questionable things happening in this game, and that's to put it lightly. Holy smokes. Did we just hit him with the wave? Oh my god, this is insane. There's so many decisions to make because I really, if I'm being honest, should do this. But I want to do this for you know, because it's a Wolverine video. This is just completely wild. We have so many decisions to make on this turn. Well, death is free. Venom's going to be nothing. We're going to definitely wave here. And we're going to wave our Arnim Zola, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go here. That's a big number. That is also a big number. So this story, this one would say this Farstory, is going to be up to Wolverine. He's going to decide how the story ends. We're going to Arnim Zola our Venom. He's out of here. He took the story far just to leave. And he robbed us from a beautiful play. We were going to Venom, though, anyway. And he was going to go to one of these lanes. Don't know where he was going to go. Hopefully, would have gone middle. And then we had Death, too, to cover us. So, okay. So that's a confident snapper there. All right, here we go. Now, this is kind of what we're looking for in our starting hand, right? Things to get these combos off. And really, the way that the deck is built, there's so many win conditions. It just doesn't really matter how we start the match. So we've got Wave and Demon. Sinister London is definitely going to be interesting, especially to get into this new Plunder Castle location. Demon's not bad now, especially because we're probably going to Venom twice and then Arnim Zola twice. You can see really early on, like, what is our win condition going to be with the deck, which makes it extremely easy to play. So we have Wave if we wanted to cheat Arnim Zola early. But I think, honestly, with the Wakanda Embassy here against Bawb, we're simply going to skip our turn, and then we're going to play She-Hulk next turn, followed by Venom, followed by Arnim Zola. It's pretty much set in stone with this guy, and I think we're looking, you know, pretty dang good here. We do want to give him some confidence, but I'm pretty happy with what we've got. So we're going to throw down She-Hulk now. We could snap. We're going to go ahead and play the battle through. Let's go ahead and see it. Let's see what Bawb is going to do. A Cerebro Deathlock deck. What is Bawb playing over here? What do you got, Bawb? What on earth am I looking at? With the Wakanda Embassy, too, so that probably threw him off a bit. And at this point, we're going to Venom, right? And this is going to be insane. The hood is not, you know, it's -2, but our Venom's going to be just fine. We could Bucky here and then Venom, and then we can keep Bucky. That's probably the play as well. The only, I guess, downside to that would be that Arnim Zola we want to do on the right side, but we can just do that in the middle, which is going to have 2 Arnim Zolas. And simply, this could be an easy cube win. We're going to just take 2 from Bawb today. But this, I can identify pretty dang early on that we're going to win this battle. I wonder if Bob's going to leave after he sees this. Oh, you know what? During my quick commentary, which it didn't matter, luckily, but I obviously played Bucky Barnes second. Bucky should have come before Venom, but that's all good. All right, great. So he's got double blue Marvel. So it is 25 to 21. It's actually somewhat close. But at this point, we could just play Arnim Zola, right? And Arnim Zola should be more than good. If it goes to the right side, it doesn't matter because it's going to spread Venom first. And with Sinister London, it makes it kind of extra crazy. Didn't even have to use Wolverine here. And we're going to go ahead and play our Arnim. And as long as this isn't Cosmo, yep, we're going to be good to go. Definitely the power here. I mean, Arnim makes it a bit crazy, but the power is going to be just tough to beat. Even with a 13 Doctor Doom. Right, just pretty tough to beat. So we have 38. We're going to eat here, but then we're going to have an Arnim pop up and scan, and then it's going to do some more eating action, and this is just going to be... this is going to be just absolutely chaos. Just absolute chaos here. What is this Venom on the right going to be? 70, 82? That'll get her done. I think Arnim Zola, though, is finding such a home in Destroy because that's how his mechanic works, first of all. But second of all, Wolverine benefits off it, right? We've got Venom benefiting off it way more. Venom is a huge winner from the Wolverine buff. In general, you've got another card that can, you know, get destroyed, stay on the board, and add to Venom's power. Mr. Silver and Dream Dimension. Hood on curve. Always going to take that. And we got all of our destroy options right off the get. And that's kind of nice. With another Sinister London. Get out of here. Game 1, Sinister London. Game 2, Sinister London. Gotta love that. And the same deck. Haven't even switched it yet, right? So double demons is probably a no-brainer here. I would assume we're going to go with the same strategy that won us it last time, right? Plunder Castle, that's fine with Sinister. And we have Arnim Zola. With who we have in the deck, if we wave this turn outside of Taskmaster, I'm probably looking to play that wave. So that's decently solid. We don't want to Venom yet. We want to save like our final turn, right? So let's wave now. It's going to play double wave, which is fine. Again, we have Venom to kind of clear up the board space, right? And he's going to Lady Sif. And he got rid of Dracula. That's pain. He's probably looking forward to putting 2 Draculas. There we go. We got death. Exactly what we're looking for. And wow, this is going to be the easiest GGs of our life. Now, sometimes you guys want me to snap to show what it is in a normal game. I don't know if you guys want us to... Since we just had this exact kind of battle, let's just try to get as many cubes as possible. We're going to go ahead and play Death this turn. We'll play Venom next turn. And just go buck wild. If I had to guess, he's going to go with a Ghost Rider play to get down Dracula. And... I have no idea what to say. I was gonna say, well, now we can't play Sinister London Venom, but we can, but we also still can't because of that left side. Very weird thing that just happened, but honestly, we're still completely fine. Definitely gonna eat up this Venom here, and we can either Taskmaster this on Sinister London next turn, or we can Arnim Zola it. Either or, both are gonna be really good plays. Not really worried about a Magneto. 19 still has him having to do something in Dream Dimension, which he'll probably just do with Sinister London. But I feel pretty good about getting the win here. The Magneto's made things a bit more interesting, but albeit we're fine here. All right, 22, 22. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. He's got the perfect Shang and Shang. What? And it went to the right location. That's impressive. Very impressive. However, guys, We can still play Taskmaster. I bet you're not seeing that coming, Shang. That's still 22 to beat. Can he beat that, guys? I don't know. Let's push it. Chavez! Let's go! Even with the Shang. Knull there would have been cracked too. I had Knull in this deck. I didn't want to do too many like exclusive cards. Oh, that was a fun win, guys. That was a solid one. That was a solid one. This deck is sick, man. It's got potential. I mean, this video is about Wolverine, but like, who cares if it's working, right? All right, guys. So listen, we've added Knull to the deck because we kind of want to see what happens. And I get a lot of you guys don't have him. He will be a series drop card. But we've slotted him in for the Hulk Buster. And I think this is going to be a little silly and kind of nuts. Now, I am trying to decide whether I want to do magic in there to give us an extra turn to play it. And then maybe we even Mystique the Knull. But for now, we're not going to get crazy. Kill me. That's the first time that's ever happened. All right. Awesome. Where I wanted it to. Let's just kill him early, too. Hopefully, Danger Room helps us with the Knull on his side. Middle. Okay, well. He can't get into there. We're going to float. Get that She-Hulk. Now, again, he could get to Luke's bar with Strange Academy. There is that. Kill. Bit of a bummer. What's crazy though is because this killed Wolverine, we can now play Death with Wave successfully. Now She-Hulk though is the ultimate question, right, guys? Because do we let her die and then we just play Knull for profit, or do we just play her middle and have these Strange Academy float her around like crazy? That's the question. But we'll do this. Since he already used Cosmo, he loses, which is absolutely wild considering how good of a spread that he had. I mean, maybe he plays something really good on the left side. I don't think he'll do that, especially with Danger Room. And Arnim Zola is a bit of a safer option there. That's kind of nuts. But this is what I'm talking about. If we would have had another turn, I should have snapped. If we would have had another turn. Not gonna lie. Kind of held my breath. Not gonna lie. My God, we won a lot. What's with all the Magnetos just coming out of the woodworks? This guy's never even used the card before. Negative zone does not make me happy because that is probably the worst location for Knull. We're actually gonna have to avoid that. Never want those negative numbers showing up. What's cool though is like you can kill everything with Knull and it's like Copacetic. Like it just doesn't matter, right? Because it just adds to his total for a big bang card at the end, which is one of my favorite pieces about him. My God, this is the most anti-Knull game we have ever seen, folks. And that's annoying. No, I'm just going to destroy that. All right, cool. So we're not going to play Knull on this one, huh? So cool. Let's go this. He might try to... What? I don't know. Armor, which would suck for, Arnim. There's that armor right on cue. I wonder... I think the coolest scenario is to do this. And then we're going to have like an absolute wild play on turn 6. This guy is the worst. He's snapping? Why? So this is kind of weird, but also not. So we're going to Arnim Zola. And here's the thing. We're going to get profit out of this no matter what. We have an 8 Carnage going to each side, destroying all this. Big time profit. destroying nothing here because, you know, it's armor and he can't. Or we get 2 deaths that I think is also pretty hot. I don't think he can win. And he's snapping on us, too. Like, we could Deathlock here. We could Arnim Zola here, which is kind of hilarious as well, and do something. But the squirrel passed. So cool. We're going to do this. I think we're going to counter snap, guys. He does have priority, but there's no way he thinks we're going to do something in the middle. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's a really smart player. K. Dean seems like a good lad. Whoa. Well, never mind. I don't know what he was planning on doing here. I guess we can't win there anymore. Oh my god, that's awesome. Where are you going, Wolf? Oh, he tried to come in for the clutch. He tried. Tried to make it there. That Carnage almost made it too. That was sick. So I also like that as a potential death interaction. Yeah, good game, buddy. Good game. 8 cubes too. Hey, Theta J. Got the Black Panther emblem here. Carnage taking some heat early by Iceman. Can't wait for that guy to die. But ha! Okay, so we've got Bucky Barnes. Wow. What's with the snappers today, guys? Everybody out here coming guns hot. Well, that could have been catastrophic, but that's actually huge now that we know where not to play. Although I'm sad because I like Xandar for Venom. Now, let's just hope Mr. Wolvie decides to play along for the video and that Logan is going to go left. I paid him to do that. All right, Logan. Atta boy. That a boy. All right, cool. Let's just do this. Deathlock's going to bite the dust, but we get a lot of power early. And we have Knull to mix things up. You know what? Let's counter snap this guy. The Hood's going to hurt our overall Knull, but like Death, Venom, Arnim, all of those are just fantastic cards. We have a good priority. Are you going to leave? At least he's staying. Again, I think this is good for us. Theta J with the limbo. This just happened to a cat. He just tried to do this. No way. Check this out. Oh my god. It's kind of huge for our Knull. New Titania. What happened? No! Clintar, no! Logan! Logan died. He's supposed to regenerate. He can never die. That's his shtick. What did I just watch? I'm heartbroken. Well, we got to think what we want to do. Our Knull is going to be our surprise, right? We kind of hope he destroys this if he can. Let's go Demon and She-Hulk left. Theta J, what are you smoking? He's going to do nothing this turn. And at most, he has 40 power to play. Which is a lot of power. He's going to do nothing. We know that. He's doing She-Not. Oh my god. I think, yeah, we win. He would have to perfectly play this because we're up by so much. Holy crap. Even if, because Knull is going to match the Infinite. So even if he plays Infinite here, right, he would win. Fair enough. She-Hulk here wouldn't win it. She-Hulk here doesn't win it. 2 She-Hulks here only tie it. Infinite here ties it. Or he does Infinite She-Hulk. Nope. He can't win. Another confident snapper going down. And this is for our Logan that died. Is he going to leave? There's no way he thinks I have Knull. Oh my god, look how many cards are coming out. What are these other 2? It wasn't Infinite. Maybe he didn't have Infinite. But we got to use Knull, and Knull was exactly what I thought he would be. The only thing as advertised, but still very interesting because if this Clintar didn't happen, we could have had some other scenarios that boosted up Knull even further. But Knull can get crazy. I think Knull decks are going to start coming out a lot more, especially now that Wolverine isn't a con to destroy. Mr. Crimepunisher, what you got? Turn 1, we're going to skip. Gotta love it. This is actually really good for the deck we're playing, and it definitely benefits us more than him. Probably would snap if I was feeling crazy, and we might even Moon Girl here. Yeah, let's make this... Let's truly make this the attack of the clones. Hopefully he stays. Interesting. So Moon Girl... man, this kind of sucks. So Moon Girl and... only gives us... Well, it gives us these two, I guess. That's not bad. It gives us 2 Venoms, and I don't really care about the squirrel here. I think we can destroy these. So we're going to go Moon Girl middle, and then we'll Venom that, or Wolverine that the next turn. Or do we go middle? Maybe we go right side. And there's a potential that Mirror Dimension is going to have us... oh, God, Sherry. Mirror Dimension is going to have us be able to get 2 of these. Yeah, oh my God, this is about to be insane. Let's think this through. Okay, so technically, I think I go double Wolverine with a Venom. They hop somewhere else, and then Venom eats them again. They hop somewhere, and then I Deathlock them. Or at least maybe one hops here, right? And then I plug up this lane as well. With the only thing that I probably should do is be playing Wave here, but screw it, let's go. Hello, Red Skull.
Enough said, Bawb.
Don't.
Enough said, Bawb.
Well, that's fine. I guess that's worst case scenario. Venom on the right probably would have been a lot better. Then I should have just done Deadlock in the middle. All good, though. Okay, well, they love the left side. Okay, guy, I don't even know what this game is. Holy power. Okay, can we win? I think so. We can go Infinite. What is that, 19? I don't know if we can win this. Because that 32 lane's kind of mean. I think we go Infinite. This would only have us up by 3 middle. All he should do is play middle, right? That's what I would think. Because this only gets us up by 30. This only gets us up by a little bit. It's so risky. I don't recommend doing what I just did, by the way. We won. That's insane that we just won that. All he had to do was play Zabu where he played Vision, and we would have lost. But it worked out for us. That was like the worst example of what not to do, but I wanted to do it because I like the double Wolverine action here. And I screwed up kind of the destroy options I had tad bit. But a 5 and a 7 Wolverine clone, Attack of the Clones in full effect was pretty sweet. All right, WeponX, Carnage. We got a Carnage WeponX, and we've got such a good opening hand. Olympia giving us 2 cards is killer with the deck we got. I think it just blew into the mic. Okay, so we have Wolverine, Bucky Barnes with a Venom at play 2. So I think we've got ourselves what I would assume a pretty solid Venom Taskmaster turn 6 win. So if we Wolverine this... Oh. Okay. Wow. Holy crap, guys. This is incredible. We got to really think our turns through here, though. So Deathlock would be this turn. We could Wave now, then play Venom. That's something. And then finish that with either She-Hulk, Arnim Zola, or Taskmaster. Kind of like that. That's kind of hot. Yeah, let's play Wave now. Okay, now Wave would have been fine on turn 5. I get that. We could have done She-Hulk Death. But I'm going to go with Death here. Let's hope we get the Arnim Zola pull, but even if we don't, our Taskmaster play is going to be so damn high that I don't think he can beat that, guys. I want to see what he's going to do, but we're going to snap because I think we can beat that. And the one thing I'm going to be figuring out with this if he retreats here is, like, when's the best time to snap with this deck? Because sometimes you know by turn 1 what you're going to have, and it's risky to snap that early by turn 1 or 2, but... Okay, well... Wow. Okay, so let's go do this. And then Arnim Zola just has to not do wave. This is super awkward. Now, the other thing we could do, because he might play something big in the middle, we could slap a She-Hulk left side. He would have to get 9 in the middle, and what she could do, right? There's a lot of things that can get that. Let's go She-Hulk. I think we have left just fine. He went left. That's shocking, huh? That's shocking. Even more shocking, we won, but, I don't know if... Gosh, guys. I didn't want to play the Arnim Zola chance game over there, which, funny enough, he would have pulled everyone, and it would have just been Death or Wolverine, I guess, he would have done. But either way, and thank you, Magneto, for having that con for once, you know? I feel like these pixel avatars used to be everywhere when everybody got them at first. So we got the opening, and that can get to Plunder Castle, so that's pretty solid. Cloning Vats. Perfect for this video. Let's regenerate. This is the Attack of the Clones deck. We got Cloning Vats. What more could you want outside of armor? I don't want that. Mirror Dimension. Oh, give me another Cloning Vats, people. Give me another one. We're going to go double Wolverine. As long as he doesn't Carnage us. Or Cosmo us. This is so sick. Okay, he's going to Zabu. Oh my god, this is wild. We're going to have so many damn Wolverines popping out everywhere. All right, so let's wreck all of these. This is awesome. Regardless of this result of this battle, it's so fun. We have priorities, so we don't have to worry about the Cosmo ahead of us.
Enough said, Bub.
Perfect.
Enough said, Bub.
I'm good with him going middle, too. Ouch. Okay, okay. Little worried, guys. Little worried, but it's okay. Yo, did we go Bucky or Wolverine? We gotta go Wolverine here. Oh, he left! No! Oh, I wanted to do it for the content, guys. This would have been so sick. So this would have sent 2 more Wolverines somewhere else. We would have had the Venom that we could have played. We didn't have Arnim. We would have had, what, Death or... Oh, I'm so mad he left, guys. I can't tell you how many... videos that I've had to leave out of play. Like, I'm going to include this. It's too much fun. But I've had to leave it out because the guy left early and it was like, perfect. But as far as losing, Shang-Chi messed with things a little bit. I'm sure Shadow King could ruin this deck as well. You know, your typical counters, but for the most part, just look out for the early signs and you know when to retreat early. But as far as power play goes, no one expects the deck to have as much power as it does. So there you go, guys. That's just the beginning of Wolverine. I think he's going to get a lot better as we continue to find a home for him in destroyed decks. I think, again, you saw Venom, Arnim Zola, Taskmaster got a major boost from the card itself. Now, guys, I'm curious and want to know where you are currently playing Wolverine. Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. Over 65% of you guys are not subscribed that currently watch pretty much every day. So it helps support me a lot to take a second and hit the red button down below. You guys have a good one. Have a great one. And until the next one, happy snapping.